Hey, what's up, everybody? Is this a silver and gold buyer's market or is this a seller's market? So I went to my local coin shop yesterday and I really wanted to buy 1 ounce of gold. It didn't matter if it was a 2020 or a 2019 or a 2018 American Gold Eagle. I went there with all intentions to buy a 1 ounce gold American Gold Eagle. And this is how this video is going to start. So I'm going to show you how I meant for this video to start right now. What's up, everybody? Looking to exchange this here Fiat Cash, these Benjamins, into an ounce of gold. What should I pick up? We'll see if I pick anything up. If I don't pick anything up, this video will never get published. But if I do pick something up, these Benjis, these Benjis, these Benjis, these Benjis, these Benjis, these Benjis, and these Grants. Let's see if I can make a deal. I'm at the coin shop right now, about to go in, and we will see if we are going to turn all of this Fiat Cash into some gold. Be right back. Okay, so that is how this video was going to start initially. But when I went to this local coin shop, now this is not the local coin shop that I always go to. This was a different one. This one was a little bit closer, and I know their prices are a little bit more on the expensive side. However, I didn't want to drive to the local coin shop that I usually go to. I really like their prices. I like their buying prices and their selling prices. However, since their selling prices are so good, their gold inventory is usually really low. So I went to this local coin shop and I wanted to buy a 1 ounce American Gold Eagle. However, I could not get myself to buy a 1 ounce American Gold Eagle at the price that they wanted to sell it to me for. Much more than the online dealers are selling 1 ounce American Gold Eagles. Now, they were selling older dates a little bit cheaper than they were selling the 2020 American Gold Eagles, but not by much. So the price that they wanted to sell a 1 ounce American Gold Eagle, this local coin shop, get ready for this, $1,950, I want to say it was $53 or $54. It was somewhere in that neighborhood, but it was like $150-ish over spot, and I find that I find that really ridiculous. Selling a 1 ounce American Gold Eagle. Now, if I wanted to get an older date, maybe a 2019, 18, 17, something in that neighborhood, it would have been about $20 cheaper. So not that much cheaper. And when I think about this, 2020, yes, this is it's an epic year. It's an epic year for a number of reasons. And this is definitely going to be a year to remember. However, a 2020, in my opinion, if it's a bullion coin, if it's a bullion American Silver Eagle, if it's a bullion American Gold Eagle, if it's a bullion American Gold Buffalo, this is a really high mintage year. These coins that we're paying ridiculous premiums for just because they're 2020s, I don't think is going to have that much collectability. Now, is it going to be cool? Is it going to be, a fun thing to collect one of each of all these 2020s Maybe so. It might be nice to have a collection of, all these 2020 coins. I have one 2020 American Silver Eagle that I bought back in January. And that's really, then I have a 2020 30th anniversary silver and 1/10 ounce gold kookaburras. But that's really the only 2020 coins that I currently have in my stack or in my collection. But is this a seller's market or is this a buyer's market? For me, now I'm not selling much gold. I am just hanging on to my gold. And I did, as many of you know, sold a bunch of my silver. But I definitely think this is a seller's market. If you need funds, if you need money, in my opinion, this is not financial advice. I'm not advising anybody to sell or to buy anything. But in my opinion, this is definitely a seller's market. Dealers are offering, some online dealers are offering, ridiculous premiums to buy your silver. People within the social media community, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, is willing to buy at ridiculous premiums. A lot of local coin shops are offering to buy, over $20 an ounce for a lot of, at least mine is offering to buy, most silver for over $20 an ounce. They are offering to buy gold at ridiculous premiums. So I definitely think this is a seller's market. If you have, debt that you want to pay off and you want to, and you're thinking at some point you're going to have to sell, precious metals to pay bills, to pay debt, I definitely think this is the right time, a good time to sell precious metals, silver, and or gold. Now, I mean, of course, if you think gold's going to go to $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 an ounce, or if you think silver is going to go to $40, $50 an ounce like it was in 2011. Speaking of 2011, a lot of people who bought in 2011, shortly after, once we got into 2015, 2016, 2017, a lot of people were regretting that they bought, especially silver, but even gold at those high prices in 2011, 2012. Well, now we are in 2020 and gold is right back up to pretty much where it was in 2011, 2012. But silver, the paper spot price is still not there. Some dealers are charging like we are back in 2011, but we are not at those 2011 spot prices for silver. However, we are pretty much there for gold, and we are definitely there for what these dealers, online dealers, local coin shops are charging for gold. So with that being said, I definitely think that this is a seller's market versus a buyer's market, and I just cannot bring myself to pay, anywhere near $2,000 for an ounce of gold, because I'm fairly confident that within the next couple of years, as long as we don't have a socialist left-leaning person in office, if we have the current person in office that we have right now, if you get what I'm saying, I think gold will be back under $1,500 an ounce within the next couple of years, and silver will probably be able to be purchased. Again, this is not advice. This is just my speculation and my opinion that we will see gold once again under $1,500 an ounce, and we will see silver where we can actually purchase it, including the premiums, under $18 an ounce. So with that being said, I do think that this is a mostly a seller's market, a good time to probably take profits if there is bills, debt that you can pay, debt you can pay off or pay down. Um, I definitely think that this is a seller's market. Now, if you don't need to sell, if you have plenty of cash, don't have any bills, possibly debt free or close to being debt free, well, there's no problems with holding, especially if your cost, if you bought in at the low prices of 2017 and 2018, then there's no real big hurry to sell. Then I would, like I am with my gold, I am pretty much holding that gold. I don't think there's any rush to sell it. But if there was ever a perfect opportunity to sell, to take profits, and to pay off any debt, I think the time is now. What do you say? Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll talk to everybody on my next video. Thanks a lot, everyone.